What's up, Warriors?
Aloha Maka Koa and welcome back to Maka Koa. My name is Kikapo Cabello.
And I'm Mama Kapuni. Today's broadcast is pretty jam-packed, full of segments and recognition for Kapapako, the senior class. But before we get into that, let's send it over to our wahine keiki Kahu with her final piece of mana'o for this school year. Take it away, Lena.
Aloha Warriors, this is your wahine keiki Kahu, Kalena Carpenter, back with one last daily devotional. I would like to dedicate this one to the class of 2023. Psalms 20 verse 4 says, "Let God grant what is in your heart and fulfill all your plans." Regardless of where we go and what path we continue on, I pray that we all continue to turn to God in our times of need and that He fulfills all the desires of our hearts. Mahalo nui o ko a pau no keia makahiki ihala. Ahui ho.
Mahalo, Kalena. All right, Warriors, let's get into today's segments.
First up today is our last Ike Hawaii segment, followed by another installment of Person on the Street and Kikapu's Random Reviews.
Aloha. A phrase used as a greeting or farewell on the surface. But deeper, it means so much more. The A stands for akahi, kindness expressed with tenderness. Aloha has the power to spread affection, something as little as lending a helping hand. L, lokahi, unity and harmony. Aloha has the power to unite and connect us as a lahui. O, olu olu, pleasantness. Aloha has taught us to be happy, and it shows us to be satisfied with all we have. H, ha'aha'a, humility and modesty. Aloha shows us that humility is putting someone before ourselves. And finally, A, ahonui, patience with perseverance. As one big lahui, Hawaii stands together. We are patient but powerful, smart but ambitious. It has given us the ha'awina to aloha kekahi, ike kahi, or love one another.
What's up, Warriors? My name is Kikapu Cabello. I don't know if any of you know this, but I just recently got fired from my job at Kauila Sports. So instead of reviewing scores like I'm here with the final edition of Kikapu's Random Reviews, where I will be reviewing all of our high school years from my perspective, of course. So starting us out, freshman year. I'll be honest, I don't really remember a lot from freshman year, but from what I do remember, it went a little something like this. Oh man, dude, high school is so fun. I'm looking so, oh my god, a 2-week break. And so because it ended so horribly for a lot of us, changing the course of our high school careers, freshman year gets a poor 5 out of 10. Now moving on to sophomore year. This year you were part of one of two camps, one of these being the ASU camp, which was filled with a bunch of, and the other being the hybrid camp, which I imagine was filled with a bunch of.
Mamo, I have to sneeze.
What? No, you can't.
I can't hold it in.
Kelly, no!
Oh, it went away.
Hey guys, my allergies have really been acting up.
As you can imagine, our class experiences were very different at this time. A lot of us who were on ASU used the extra time to find new hobbies, while those on hybrid, well, I can't really speak for them because I was an ASU nerd. Honestly, for me, ASU was a solid 8 out of 10, and I'd imagine hybrid was somewhat the same. Now, junior year was when we all came back together. We reignited friendships and started to get used to the new norm, which was getting sick, being out for 10 days, coming back to school just to get sick again. And sometimes we would get sick at unfortunate times like...
Oh boy, that was a long day.
Unfortunate. But we won our Hamela, so 10 out of 10. Finally, senior year. Probably the best year we've had so far and where things started to come back to normal. We had homecoming, proms, and who could forget, dress code. But the cherry on top for me, and probably a lot of you, was when we defended our title at Hamela, a Cinderella ending to what was a roller coaster of a high school journey. That being said and all, senior year was a very, very solid 11 out of 10. Now, it's been a fun journey. This is Kikapu Kabalo, and I'll see you sometime.
Thanks for the recap, Kikapu. It really did capture the essence of our high school experience.
Anyway, we'd like to send our aloha to everyone that we've been able to work with over the years. It's been great to be a part of the Maka Koa team.
Our next couple of segments include a spotlight on Kahu Wong and a big mahalo from our elementary haumana. But until then, I'm Riley.
And I'm Aubrey.
Take care, Warriors.
I'm Kahu Kalani Wong, the chaplain of Kamehameha Schools, Maui. When I first started as chaplain of the school, it was pretty exciting because I was the first chaplain. So I got to establish the Christian Ed program, set up a pattern for chapels and the different services, bless all of the buildings. And that has been something that very few people get to experience. And I was really glad that I'm able to do that, especially as a graduate of Kamehameha Schools, establishing a foundation for faith here upon this campus. I guess some of the memories that stand out would be being with students and being able to lead them in their faith journey and seeing them succeed in whatever capacity they are in this world. I've been able to do the wedding services for a number of our alumni and celebrate with them that milestone mark in their life. There's also been some really tough times where some of our alumni from this campus have passed away and needing to do their funeral services. It was not an easy task, but it was something that I was honored to do because I had known them throughout that time in their lives. I've had a chance to reflect upon what I want to leave behind in the years that I had leading up to my retirement. My goal has always been to create more faithful people. And I want to encourage people to keep the faith, to understand that God is always here for you, that no matter what challenges you face, there's always hope, and that hope is in Christ. And if we can get that down as a foundation, then no matter what challenges we face, we know we can get through it.
Aloha Kahu, just want to mahalo you for all your years of service. Thank you for sharing your aloha and your passion for your relationship with Keakua with us and inspiring us to also pursue a relationship with him. Aloha.
Thank you, Kahu, for being with me and helping me through all my struggles since I was in kindergarten.
Thank you, Kahu, for always supporting me through my struggles in life. I'm really gonna miss you.
Thank you, Kahu, for being the best Kahu out there. You've been there since I was a kindergartner, and I wish you the best, and the school's not going to be the same without you. Much love.
Mahalo nui ya oe, Kahu. I still remember when you had a little bit black hair. But we had some good times, some beautiful times at Kamehameha Schools Maui, and thank you for being with us, and my own children too. Mahalo, we're gonna miss you. Aloha nui.
Mahalo nui, Kahu. You saw so many of us grow up, and we just really appreciate you. We're definitely gonna miss your presence when you're not here.
Aloha Kahu. I'd like to say my thank yous for always supporting me in everything that I do. And thank you for allowing me to connect to God. Mahalo.
Thank you, Kahu.
Mahalo Kahu for all that you've done. When I first arrived at Kamehameha, you were very welcoming and you taught me a lot about the school, the culture, the background, and you would stop and do anything for the kids, the kumu, and the community, and I really, really respect and appreciate all that you've done to make this school a better place. So mahalo and good luck to you in all of your endeavors.
And to love one another as He gave His commandment, to aloha ke kahi. If we can keep that spirit of aloha going, then I believe all the differences that we have in this world can be settled. But if we're not, then we're in for a very dim future. So it's been a great ride. I look forward to staying in touch with folks just to find out how they're surviving and thriving in this world.
Class of 2023, congratulations! Class of 2023!
2023, oh my ka'i ya pako.
Ho'omai ka'i, class of 2023.
The lifers and third graders that came in.
2023, good luck to your future endeavors.
Yes, we love you. Be safe. Kia kopu. Aloha.
Ayo and Akoa. I'm Ramsey.
And I'm Renan. Welcome back to our final Kawila Sports Update. Today's update isn't that long, so let's get right into it. On May 11th, the boys volleyball team faced off against Punahou Buff and Blue in the HHSAA boys volleyball tournament and lost in 3 sets. On May 12th, the boys volleyball team faced off against the Hilo High Vikings and lost in 2 sets.
On May 11th, Kekapu Kabelo competed in the HHSAA boys golf tournament. In round 1, he shot a 72. In round 2, he shot an 82, thus finishing in 10th place in the state. Great job, Kekapu.
And that wraps up our update. Great job to all our Warrior athletes.
Now, let's throw it over to another installment of Fitness with Mr. O'Brien.
All right, I'm back for my last segment of the year, and what I wanted to talk to you about today was movement and fueling yourself. So what are some simple things that you can do to help yourself get in a little bit better shape, feel better? Movement and fueling yourself. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have this theory. I say, how do we move more often? Well, here's what I would recommend. I would recommend getting one of those step apps. You all have your phone. Get one of those steps apps, stepping apps that counts your steps, okay? And what I would do is I would monitor it for a week. See how many steps you take in a normal week. And then what you want to try to do is you want to try to take more steps. Okay, so here's going to be our strategy. We're going to say we're never going to walk across the grass. We're only going to walk on the sidewalk, and this will add steps. Okay, so let's see how many steps it's going to take us to walk across the grass from my building over to the CRB. Here we go. Ready? I'm going to put this on my hip, and we're going to count the steps. Okay, so here we go. We walked across the grass. Believe it or not, that was 217 steps. Now, what I'm proposing is you don't walk across the grass. You only walk on the sidewalk, and this will add steps to your total. So now we're going to walk from the CRB back to my building, except we're not going to go across the grass. We're going to go only on the sidewalk. So we're going to take this right-hand turn up here. We're going to see how many steps that is to add to our total. Okay, so if my math is correct, not walking on the grass, I walked an extra 154 steps. So my point is, this would be a way for you to increase your movement during the week, during the day, and this would add to your overall fitness. Now, this doesn't give you an excuse to be late for class because I walked, Ms. O'Brien said don't walk on the grass, but this would be a way to increase your steps. Like I said, increase your movement.
It's always great to have you on the broadcast, Mr. O'Brien. What's up, Warriors? I'm Yael Shopner.
And I'm Kiale Chang.
We're really happy to have been part of your broadcast team for the last couple of years, and we really hope that today ends off with a bang.
Let's throw it over to Mr. Castani with our final musical guest segment of the year, followed by a recap of our senior ball.
Roll those clips.
To the class, the graduating class of 2023. This is a little melee from Kumukastani. Who? Kumuraskas, it's me. Well, from what I find, too many people don't care about the youth now, judging the book by the cover and not the core. But I think it's time that we show them the truth. Yeah. We're all sisters and brothers, and we are so much more. Cause there's a light that shines within every child, woman and man. Some bright, some dim, some barely aglow. But for this light to shine bright, that is always the plan now, and it will still happen if we only know we are beautiful. You are beautiful, just the way you are. Yeah. Whoa. You are, yeah. So beautiful. So this is just a short clip of a song that I wrote just to remind us all of the beauty that we have inside us, each and every one of us, you know. And we want you to know how beautiful you are and how beautiful your culture is, and we want you to celebrate that and to remember everything that you've learned in who you are and to share that with the world, because the world needs you, because you're beautiful. A beautiful flower, Napua Puahi, that's who you are. A beautiful flower, Napua Puahi, that's who you are. When the world sees you pass, let them say, there go Napua Puahi. Look at them, Kulia, Iko Kupuna, Kulia, Ike Kupuna. When the world sees you, they shall say, there they go, Napua Puahi. Look at them, Kulia, excellence, Kupuno, Ike Kupuna, Malama, Kuliana, Aloha Aina, there they go, Napua Puahi. The beautiful flowers, children of Hawaii. So beautiful you are. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
On May 6th, the seniors had their senior ball. What's up, Warriors? My name is Kavika Lessa to give you an inside look on Senior Ball 2023.
To kick things off, Hamana arrived at King Kamehameha Golf Course. While they waited for the program to start, they were able to take pictures and spend time with one another. The program started with a pule, and we were able to eat delicious food while listening to some live music. After dinner, the superlative winners were announced, including prom king and queen. Finally, it was time to dance. The students had a great time dancing the night away.
Aloha, my name is Kiani Bateman and I am the senior class president. The theme was Frame the Moment, and we chose this theme because we wanted the seniors to take in every single day that we have left before graduation. I believe that our senior class government definitely worked very hard to making this night happen, meaning like putting all of the pictures, printing all of the photos, and putting all the cameras on the table. So I think that definitely helped with the theme and seeing that our seniors definitely had a wonderful time that night. The highlights were definitely when seeing the senior class and all of their guests come onto the dance floor and just have a good time. It was very enjoyable, not only for me, but also my senior class government, to see them having a wonderful time all together.
What a wonderful night was. I sure had fun. My name is Kavika Lessa, reporting for Maka Koa. Ahui ho!
Senior Ball was a blast. Mahalo to everyone who made it possible.
Now let's get right back into today's segments. The first being a video produced by my co-KK Kahu, Kalena Carpenter, which won first at a statewide film competition.
Following that will be a recap of this semester. Take it away.
Hano Kaulula'o, Eolamo Nahua. Born is the forest, long live the seeds. In the days of our kupuna, Naulula'o played a vital role in the life of our Aina and our Kanaka. Since then, our Ulula'o have evolved into an incredible array of diversity and abundance. These ulula'o are a habitat to Na'ala'o ame na holoholona. Naulula'o o Hawaiine are an inspiration to us all. Growing up in Hawaii, I have been constantly surrounded by our native forests. From my keiki days attending Kamehameha schools all the way up in Pukalani, to my teenage years in Waihe'e, spending time with my ohana, Naulula'o have never been far from me. Our Aina contains stories of living told in the voices of flora and fauna all around, a story within each and every one. Upon the forest floor so woven with ancient tree roots came a light filtered by the bouquet of foliage above. The beautiful thing about our ulula'o is that they're constantly working, growing, and evolving. An endless and infinite cycle of inspiration. Here in Hawaii, being able to step outside of your door and instantly be surrounded by mountains, forests, and the vast ocean. The beauty of our Aina is inspiring. Our island home is unlike anything you can ever find or experience anywhere else in the world. As I wake up in the morning and peer outside my window, I gaze upon Mauna Kahalavai right in my backyard. On my way up Haleakala, going to school, Na'ala'o stand with their inviting sways. Where else in the world can we experience this besides right here in Hawaii? I am constantly inspired by our native forest, the power and beauty that is found within. May they continue to inspire for generations to come. Hanau ka'ulula'o, eolamo nahua. Born is the forest, long live the seeds.
Hello, hello, hello.
was ever really special about me all this time. But I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. Well, I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. I think it turned 10 o'clock, but I don't really know. And I can't remember caring for an hour or so. Started crying and I couldn't stop myself. I started running, but there's nowhere to run to. I sat down on the street, took a look at myself. Said, where you going, man? You know the world is headed for hell. Say your goodbyes if you got someone you can say goodbye to. I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come right now. Let's see how far we've come. I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Yeah. Let's see how far we've come.
Mahalo, guys. Well, Warriors, not only is it time for our last segment of the day, but we're almost done with the last broadcast of this school year. These past few years with you all sure have been fun. Our last segment is dedicated to the senior class, a 4-ish year video montage of our time here at Kula Ki'eki'e. And to Papa Ko, mahalo for allowing me to tell our story. Roll that clip.
Falling, dreaming, talking in your sleep. I know you want to cry all night. Plotting, scheming, finding reason to defend all of your violent nights. Promise me. Don't you grow up in a hurry. Your mama be worried. Oh, it was all part of the story. Even the scary nights, thank you for all of the glory. You will be remembered. Oh, thank you to all of the heroes of the night. They gotta repaint the colors. The lie is wearing off, reality is upon us. Colors dripping off, colors dripping off.
We'll be brothers forever. What happens to one of us happens to us together. And we'll be brothers forever. We'll be brothers forever. We'll be brothers forever.
Don't you grow up in a hurry. Your mama be worried. Oh, it was all part of the story. Even the scary nights, thank you for all of the glory. You will be remembered. Oh, thank you to all of the heroes of the night. They gotta repaint the colors. The lie is wearing off, reality is upon us. Colors dripping off, colors dripping off.
Well, Warriors, that just about wraps up our broadcast. Thanks for tuning in today. Now, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe.
Anyway, it's been a pleasure to be a part of Maka Koa, and we all hope you continue to tune in when the broadcasts return in the fall.
Now, for the last time this school year,
Ila mai ka'i, I mua Kamehameha.
Aloha kakaiaka. Hey, I'm talking to you. Maka Koa broadcast. We're bringing the news. We're so happy you could be. So happy you could be on this beautiful day. Beautiful Hawaii.